These are essential things to do the moment you spawn in Hytale, so you don't waste your first hours playing. Early on, you want to spot a blue biome on your map. It's the fastest path to iron and can save you hours later on. If the biomes aren't right, just back out and roll in your world. It's faster than forcing a bad start. Stone rubble and plant fiber are your core early resources. Almost every tool and bench builds off of these, starting with your first sword, axe, and pick. Trees have physics in Hytale. Dropping the base brings the whole tree down. Tweak your loot settings. Items can go straight into your hotbar or your inventory, saving you time in stressful moments. There are accessibility options for spiders and snakes. Spiders are turned into a friendly crab, whereas snakes are a much less threatening hatworm. Torches can be held in your offhand, so you can see in the dark while mining or fighting without placing them. This is where copper comes in. You'll want around 34 copper ore to craft a full armor set. This will be your first real mining goal. Copper is more abundant near your starting spawn. This makes early caves the easiest place to hit that goal. While mining for copper, you'll often run into rats. They drop light hide, which you'll need to make a bed. If you don't find any rats, chickens, sheep, pigs, and rabbits all drop light hide. The workbench is where Hytale really opens up. It unlocks your core tools, workbenches, and early game utilities. Copper ore isn't usable on its own. You need to smelt it in a furnace before it can be used for progression or crafting. Once you have your ore, this is your next mandatory step. Armor increases your maximum health, and since food restores health directly, it reduces how often you need to heal. As you start collecting more gear, placing chests side by side combines them into one larger storage space. Before pushing forward, it's worth crafting a bow for ranged fights, and dual blades for mobility and close combat. Dual blades have a movement mechanic. A well-timed jump during a charge attack lets you super glide, making traversing terrain much faster. Your next progression step is the Forgotten Temple Gateway. It's marked on your map and every run leads here. Place a bed nearby so you can respawn close if things go wrong. You don't have to fight the Guardian right away. You can lure it away from the portal and slip past it if you want to progress. Or, if you're comfortable, you can use weapon mechanics like the dual blades to take it down. Once inside the Forgotten Temple, head straight down to the central statue. This unlocks the memory system, one of Hytale's core progression mechanics. This location is still under development in early access. It's designed as a long-term progression hub, but right now, the memory system is the primary feature here. Memories act as a collection log for the creatures you encounter, which you return here to unlock progression upgrades. As you turn memories in, you unlock things like teleports, eternal seeds, and other upgrades. I'll break these down properly in part 2. You can even earn your first upgrade without leaving the temple by collecting and handing in nearby memories. You'll also unlock a memory backpack that can hold up to 48 memories, so it's worth returning regularly to hand them in and avoid missing rare creatures. From here, you're set up to push further. That's where we'll pick up things next.